that the Messiah, who they call Christ, whose name is really YAHAWASHI in a pure Hebrew, he was killed back in Rome, all right, over 2,000 years ago. So how is he crucified again? Well, the definition of crucified does not only mean to be hung, but it also means to get rid of, to erase. They erased his name. They turned his name from YAHAWASHI and turned it, and now they call him Jesus. Oh, then they switched it from Jesus and now Jesus. But wait a minute. If Jesus was Jesus, and then Zeus is the son, the father of Hercules, the husband of Hera, and the so-called Greek mythological gods, how the hell is the Most High calling his son a Greek mythological name? When he said, have no other names of any other gods in your mouth. If he said, don't call on any other names, then how the hell are they calling on Zeus, man? That don't make no damn sense. And it's Jesus Hebrew. It's Jesus Hebrew. That name ain't Hebrew, but the man was Hebrew. And what did the Bible describe the Hebrews as? Woolly hair, skit, burnt brass, as if it burned in the furnace. Niggas, man. And then while they got the blue-eyed, blind bastard, this is what they got. This is what they make him look up. This is how they describe him right now. And this is a lie. Because if you read Revelations 1:13, Daniel 10:5, Jeremiah 14:2, you read these scriptures, man, it's going to depict someone closer to this. Now, is this how he looked? No. He's glorious. He's wonderful. So beautiful, the most beautiful man you ever seen. All right? But they sat up there and made him a white lie. Gave him a white name. And then you wonder why our people over here dumbfounded and stupid, because they sit up here believing the white man's lie. You believe the white man, you deserve to get what the white man give you, which is all this bullshit that he's giving you. So stop crying when you got to go to court. Stop crying when you get pulled over all the damn time. Stop crying when your ass get taxed everywhere and you got no money to pay your goddamn bills, because you're loving this goddamn place. If you're not crying out to the Most High for the truth and then crying out against your oppressor, you love and deserve to be in that oppressor's captivity, man. Because you're the same motherfuckers who caused us to get put in the first damn place. This is Revelations 11:8 again. And their dead bodies, now let's remind the people, got to remind them again, Proverbs 21:16 said, a man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So that means these dead bodies, people without understanding, shall lie in the street of the great city, which is so-called America, which spiritually is called Sodom, which is homosexualness, and Egypt, which is slavery and bondage, where also our Lord was crucified, which they have got rid of all of our heritage, got rid of our culture, got rid of our ways of living, our law, statutes, commandments, and have made it a joke. And they're living a lie. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. So all these other nations, so-called Arabs, so-called white men, so-called Asian men, I don't care, so-called African men, all these other nations looking at our Hebrew nation, and they're not telling us the truth. Let them stay dead. Let me keep making money off of them. Psalms 83 says that they took a consult together with one consent to keep that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. Read Psalms 83. They tell you that they said, we don't want nothing, we don't want them to know who they are. Let them stay hidden, don't tell them nothing. Let them stay dead. Let them stay without understanding. Because then I can still get paid. I can still go head on and line my pockets with your money. And we're sitting over here loving this shit, man. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. They're so mad at the black people, that's why they've been tormenting us, and they're celebrating it. That's what they're doing in UN. Them UN chambers, they getting it in. That's what they're doing at NATO. They getting it in. That's what they do at the Bohemian Grove. They getting it in. Why niggas don't know shit. White man sitting up there loving this shit, man. He loving to see niggas kill one another. He loving niggas not to know their nationality. He loving to make sure niggas are on disarray and not on one accord. And not to know that we are the real Hebrew Israelites by blood. We're the kings of this earth. We're the royalty of this earth, man. Motherfucking stupid, man. Mosiah is not no man, I'll tell you. And the people are sitting there mocking the men of the Lord, playing around, thinking that this is just a joke. Mosiah gonna get you. Mosiah gonna get you. Alright? But these other nations, they're loving this, man. They're partying, man. They love the fact that we don't know shit. They love the fact that we love poison. That our people are all damn near overweight. All our people got gout and heart disease and high blood pressure and cancer and all. They love being on fucking chemo, man. They love fucking getting a handout at the welfare line, man. They love that shit. They love the fact that they keep hiking up the bus fares. They love that shit that every single way they're squeezing and squeezing, but then the jobs ain't jumping. Ain't no jobs. They took the jobs and moved them overseas. And still niggas gotta come up there with their handout. And instead of people raising up and fighting against this shit and coming to the knowledge of the truth, they'd rather stay asleep. They'd rather stay, don't rock the boat. Let me stay in my comfort zone. Like this one bastard told me, you stay in your lane and I'll stay in my lane. We're supposed to be here for one another. Revelations 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And now that's the reason why white man is getting up in his plan. That's why these little bombings, all this shit that bombing in Boston was for, was to get you dumbass motherfucking citizens to bend at whatever beckoning they call. They said, everybody stay in your house, don't leave. You know these dumb motherfuckers went in the house, locked the doors and windows, and stayed there under martial law, and said, I'm going to stay here because it's the safety of my people, and if so they can go ahead and catch that bad guy. Do you know that's a precedent? That with anything that jump off, they're going to say, stay in your motherfucking house, you can't go nowhere. And that's in the scriptures, man. That's martial law, and it's in the scripture saying that the people are going to be there, man. This is going to be martial law. One man is going to desire to go into a place and not be able to go. And people not sitting there reading their scriptures, man. Read Isaiah, I think the 24th chapter. It talks about it. This is 2nd Ezra 15, which is in the Apocrypha. If you don't know what the Apocrypha is, it's a book that they took out of the Bible. It was in the original 1611. If you look in the original 1611 edition of the Bible, which is the 1611 edition, right in the middle of the 1611 Bible was the Apocrypha. All right, it was the Apocrypha was in the middle of the 1611 original edition of the King James Bible, and it's about 20 books called the Apocrypha. They took it right out because it goes so hard on the history, and it mentions so many things very blunt and verbatim. You want to check it out?
Yeah, APOC.
You know what I'm saying?
APOC.
Yeah, APOCRYPHA. Now I bet you go to the library, they should have one in there too.
Wow.
But they're not going to tell you, and you can take a look in the middle of it just to show, to see it. And Esdras, 2nd Esdras, is actually the 4th book of Ezra. EZRA is in the scriptures. All right, Ezra is the 1st, Nehemiah is the 2nd, 1st Esdras is the 3rd, and 4th Esdras, 2nd Esdras is the 4th. All right, but they're not going to tell you that. Esdras is just the Greek way of saying Ezra. But people don't go and do their research because they've been brainwashed. And I didn't do my research thoroughly either until I came to the knowledge of the truth. And then I had to go do it because I got sick and tired of the lies. All right, this is 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. I'll start off with verse 8. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at the top. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And these, yo, you wondering whose words are coming out of my mouth? The words that the Most High put in my mouth. These are not the words that I speak of my own. If it was up to me, I'll be home playing a game. I'll be with the laying down with my girl trying to get some pussy.
Yeah.
All right? But the Most High